For Thursday, January 12th at 7 p.m., but it's 7:05 for the Roxbury Planning Commission. Have the identification of members, starting with Pauline.
Pauline Kropsic, member.
Bob Munson, acting chair.
Deirdre Daly, secretary.
Chris Cody, member.
Larry.
Larry, can you hear us?
Larry, you might be on mute
He's not.
Unless he has
on his end.
on his phone.
On his end. We need you tonight, Larry. We need 5.
We can go with 4.
Yeah, we can go.
We
with
can?
4, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
So
I always thought we could go with 3.
you actually can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
So
See, learn everything,
Okay.
something new every time.
Well, if Larry
not
chimes
for
in,
now.
we'll add him.
Okay.
Larry Wagner's zooming in.
Yep. Okay, everybody had a chance to read the minutes?
yes.
Any additions, concerns, or changes?
No,
Nope.
Motion to accept the minutes is written.
motions. As written.
Second,
I'll second. Chris
all in
Cody.
favor?
Aye.
Okay, that's out. Now the zoning referral. Next in line. I don't know,
And Kim Chester
yeah.
is here.
oh, hey
to
Kim,
Help with that.
all right, when's the, I mean, it's the town meeting is the 13th,
This is be a public hearing.
public hearing, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and when's our next meeting?
February, was it 9th? Yes, 9th.
Okay. Because and there's an awful lot in here, and there's an awful lot if you want to, yeah, if you go to all the referrals. I mean, I sure as heck didn't have time to do it in the last 4 days, so. We go down through it and maybe Kim, if you want to point out the the main changes here.
Sure. So all zoning regulations in the state have to review and add into section 1.3 purpose changes that were incorporated into the state's zoning regulations that govern what we do. So these are, we went over this with our town attorney, Gail McTaggart, and she gave us the draft so that we understood exactly what had to be added based on the what was passed in the legislature. So there are a lot of things that are the same, and I'm looking at a copy that I have in front of me. I don't have the old one in front of me, but primarily the things that were changed, there was a couple of things were taken out. One was had to do with the property values. We can't regulate property values. And so that was taken out. That was an early one. And again, I'm sorry, I'm looking at mine because I can't see it on your screen. The 1.3.6 on the new section to protect the state's historic, tribal, cultural, environmental resources. A lot of this is things I think that would be, I'm just sorry, I'm just going through the list here.
And what, I mean, it starts with 1.3.1 and then goes to 1.3. 1.15
Yep,
before we get to the proposed amendments. So
Right. right.
So the current regulations are there,
Yes.
and they don't have any heavy duty referrals to anything.
Yeah. Let me just go back.
1.3.8 had a change.
Okay, I'm going through it.
So would we just go to the proposed?
Mhm.
Yeah, I think
Um,
good.
Yeah, so 1.3.1.
Yeah, that one's changed.
Yeah, that is something that was already with reasonable consideration, physical site characteristics of a district. That I believe was already there. To promote the health,
Kim,
safety-
in the future, can we get these actually highlighted? I think we had asked that the last time that there was,
She did.
no, but
Oh.
like exactly what's
Oh,
changed,
oh, oh.
because I'm going through and some of the ones have been left the same. But
Yeah.
for the future, it would be easier if we know that, say, for example, 136 says one thing, but now it says something different. It would just,
Like just have it underneath it.
you know,
maybe.
so we know which ones we don't have to worry about because they're no longer being changed.
Yeah,
And only
Yeah.
have to concern ourselves with the new ones, or
Yeah, just highlight whatever is
Yeah.
changing or.
I think this
and
came
being
up when we
added.
were discussing the barns and.
Right. Right.
Yeah. Karen sent this out, so I didn't see it until this morning when she asked if one of us could attend. So I didn't know what she had sent you. I'm just looking
Yeah.
at my things if I can find the one that Gail sent me.
I'm making a note to ask Karen for the future reference also.
Okay, that's great. Thank you.
Okay, I went through, Bob, and all the ones with the circles, if you want, are the ones that are now being changed.
Yeah, I can't find I could have pulled it up. I'm sorry.
And then this is the corresponding one,
So 1.3.6.
1 to 1,
And that looks like
5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 14, 15, and then everything after.
And Kim, these are mostly changes we have to make as per the state.
Correct. This is mandated.
So this is nothing you guys have added. This is state mandated stuff.
Correct. Yes. And the nice thing is that because Gail McTaggart knows our town so well, she was able to, write these for Roxbury. An example of that is 1.3.15.15 to retain the rural character of Roxbury, which includes, and this is from our definition of character. And so that's something that can be adapted to each town or city. But the basic premise of all of this does come directly from the state. So we really don't have a lot of options in terms of being able to take something out. The thing that I wanted to bring up when you're ready is the 1.3.17. So 17, 18, 19, 20. In particular, I wanted to address those. When everyone's ready, if you look at those, you kind of connected.
Sure, well, let's start with those.
Okay. And I checked with Gail on this. I said, so we have to add these in. So for instance, 1.3.17 to address significant disparities in housing needs and access to educational, occupational, other opportunities. So this means, as we know, something different for a town the size of Roxbury as it does than it does to a larger city. But my question to her was, because we now have an affordable housing plan, which was adopted in October of this past year, can we state then that we are addressing, providing, promoting these topics? She said, absolutely. So that, was a big part of making us feel much more comfortable about the section 1 and those particular items, knowing that the town has actually has a 5-year plan that we can refer to. We will have to address some things in zoning, but that's coming down the pike, just so that we can kind of digest this.
Okay, and then, so if we take the next one, 18.
Yep. So 17, 18, 19, and 20 fit under what I just stated, so that it does fall under the fact that we do have, as a town, we have a plan that's been adopted. So we are already promoting, like 19, promoting housing choice and economic diversity. So that's, and then 18, to provide for the development of housing opportunities, including opportunities for multifamily dwellings. That's something we'll have to talk about in terms of regulation changes for zoning.
Is 16A-4A of the general statutes a new statute? That there's anything that we need to look at within that?
16 management.
Well,
It's under
you reference it.
1.3.18.
Yeah.
It's at the very end.
It's referenced.
Yeah. Yes.
It is new.
Because it's, if you look down at 20, it's 16A-26 is also referenced as well. So there are a couple of things in there that we'll have to get better acquainted with.
Oh, yeah, no, and then in 1.3.22, we've got the Fair Housing Act.
Yep.
Yeah, and then they've covered themselves there as amended from time to time, which it is, but it's something that it's pretty straightforward though. That particular one. And honestly, I think out of all of them, these are again fairly straightforward. But the four that I mentioned are the ones that are, I think, will have the most discussion going forward.
But if Gail says, the state says we got to include it, we got no choice. We've got to include it.
Yeah.
So, okay, well, that's the main thing. I just want to make sure it wasn't something done hither and dither.
No, definitely not.
Whims and
Yeah, we spent several meetings on this. We went over each one individually, and then I called her and we had a good talk about it, and even before then, just to make sure. And there were some things we could have added, and we said no. So
This is enough.
yeah, enough. Exactly. We opted out of everything we could opt out of with the other regulations too. So, which was good. Because the state did give us some opportunities there, with accessory apartments and whatnot, so that we could opt out of the regulation. And we decided the town should really be in charge of that.
Is 1326 from the state, or is that from someone here in Roxbury.
No, that's all from the state.
No big neon signs on your mailbox.
Then
Spotlights.
in our zoning regulations for signs, it definitely has, takes precedent over any.
Yeah.
Good.
Anybody else have anything?
No,
Larry Wagner rejoined, so I don't know if we can hear him now.
Larry there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yep,
Yep.
now we can.
Hey,
Hi, Larry.
you're
Hi,
doing a
Larry.
wonderful job.
So on this referral from zoning, do you have any questions, concerns, comments?
Do I know?
Okay, well, as the government's giving us no choice, I guess
as usual.
we can, if we want to make a motion to send zoning an approval letter along, that we agree with the steps they're taking as dictated by the state.
It's in accordance with the POCD.
Yes. Did you make a motion or you want to?
No, make a motion.
All right. I'll make a motion to accept the new, the proposed amendments to the Roxbury zoning regulations pertaining to section 1.3 purpose, and that they are in line with the POCD.
A second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. So, that's out of the way. With our ongoing issue for chairmanship, I think we have somebody that's interested in running for the chair. Am I
With a
correct?
heavy heart, I would run for chairman, give it a go. Both Peter and Bob's shoes are huge shoes to fill. I didn't even ask you what size, but
13 double. or
okay. Whoa.
4E.
Okay, that's a TMI, but yeah, I feel the obligation to continue what we started, and as long as I would have the support of the commission, especially you, Bob, would stay on and help support me, and everybody else, I would like to do that.
Have any questions, concerns, or comments from anybody?
If-
Give her a good grilling here.
I'll help out and come to the town hall, and if anything has to be done that she can't do, I'll be happy to step in and help out.
Thank
I
you.
think she would be a wonderful chairperson.
I agree.
Pauline, I can only see the top of your head. I can't see your beautiful face.
Probably that's a
there you
better
are.
thing. That's a better thing, Bob.
There you
No,
go.
I'd love to help out if in any way that I can, to help support the team, and whatever she might need, I'll be there to help her.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So we need a motion.
Anybody else have any questions or concerns?
Anybody else want it?
I'll make a motion to elect Deirdre Daly as our new chairperson for the Roxbury Planning Commission.
I second.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye,
Aye.
Congratulations, Madam
Yes.
Chairman.
yes.
And I would,
He'd give you a hug right now.
Yeah.
That's her.
No, that's sexual harassment.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I'm old
But,
school.
yeah, I think most of us are here, but, no, I definitely will, I'm more than happy to stay on and, be as supportive and helpful
my
as
condition.
always. Yeah, no, that's,
So,
I have no intention of going anywhere, as I just, the demands are just a little more than, I can deal with right now, so.
well, with that said, I'd like to nominate you to stay on as vice chair. I
I'll
think we have
second.
to make that official.
Yep, I'll second that.
I will agree to do that if everybody's in favor.
Aye.
Aye.
I,
Aye,
Okay.
yep, so
And
we're here.
that would open up the secretary position, right?
That's correct.
we have to put it on the next agenda.
I don't think you need one.
Oh,
If you want to defer it since it's not on the agenda, we can look into it.
We have one.
But it's not, it,
Oh,
your secretary doesn't do anything because you don't do minutes. Board of Finance's secretary has to certify a report. So if you don't mind, if we can just look into it, if your board actually needs one. Okay. Because it might be an old position that was phased out due to staffing.
oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's
And that way
defer
we can get an answer.
anything to do with the
and-
secretary to the next meeting.
Yeah, and that way, if we need to, yeah, we can then appoint somebody, but
perfect.
Okay. And have we found anybody who wants to be a regular member? I haven't come across anybody.
it would have to be it should be an alternate.
Okay.
I don't have to say.
But then we're gonna need to fill the
Oh, so we're
alternate.
gonna-
too.
An alternate should be moved up and then, yeah,
Okay. So.
and if you want
would
to
we
defer
go
that, you
into
can also.
Executive session for that.
Yeah, I think we should go into executive for that. Right?
So you want to
Just to make sure the rules, we know the rules on how to go about which, because we have 3 alternates right now.
you have 3 alternates right now and only one is here tonight.
Right.
So do you want to make a motion to go in executive session or defer it to the next meeting?
Let's defer it to the next
Yeah, I
meeting,
think
see if we can have
yeah.
all the
See if we
alternates
can have
here.
them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep,
And I can make a note to do executive session. I'll
Yep.
keep that on the agenda.
okay.
With that being said,
I think that covers everything for tonight. There's no chairman's report. I don't have any communications. Do you have any communications?
no, congratulations.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Can I make one comment?
sure.
Kind of out of line, but I just wanted to congratulate you too, but Bob and Peter have been such great mentors to all of those who have been on the commission, and you are all prepared. Don't worry about that. You are very well prepared, and it's a great loss that he's not there, but you guys are ready to go.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, we could take it on.
Well said, Kim.
He was a real perfectionist,
Yes.
and he dealt with it, as if it was a paying job.
Yeah,
So,
he did it all.
yeah,
Yeah.
yep, he
I
was
guess that's my
amazing.
Biggest
But,
concern is what I don't know and
I had Judith Kelly before me, and then Marion before her, and
Marion schedule.
everybody's always stepped up to the plate and come through. I don't know, then Kim, I think you and your husband caused a stir.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I think that was the biggest thing that's happened in town for a while, so,
you'll have to fill me in. Yeah.
yeah.
To adjourn. I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Very good, thanks, everybody, good night.
Thank you,
Good
Bob.
night.
Good night.
7:30. 1 second.